Okay, so I learned something new with this whole format of shooting on the iPad and just in the YouTube app itself. You're one and done. You don't get to stop and then start again. I was gonna add more to the last video. I was gonna complain about this other thing, but I just learned that, and that other thing is outside, and it's the pump that keeps the pressure into my water system, right? So this thing is put together just is again over a $500 thing, right? And so it's a $500 thing, and this is my second one. The first one died from leaking. I put it into a tub, into a bin underneath the RV for the winter, and it leaked and it filled that bend up and it drowned itself. That was the first one, right? And I was like, what did I do? And I didn't do anything. I mean, it's just, again, with people building stuff that is subpar, like get the cheapest parts I can get. And, that this whole entire manufacturing philosophy we have with just using cheap shit, the fact that we even have grades of stuff says volumes. We only need one thing of each, and we need the best of it. That's what we need. We don't need like 50 million ways to do something when 2 of them work perfectly and 48 of them are shit. But you only can find the 48 because they have all the marketing locked up, right? That's the problem. This is the problem. Okay, so here's this thing. I wonder if I can switch the camera. Probably not. Oh, good. Okay. So this is the thing that I bought to keep the pressure. And as you can see, that is I don't know, maybe you can't see. You see how the water's shimmering? That's because it's dripping. This fitting leaks, that fitting leaks. I mean, how it leaks. I mean, and they have holes drilled in there so it stops leaking. But as you can see, I've got this huge puddle here that just never ends because this thing just never stops leaking. It's just these fittings. Again, like these fittings are some crappy ass fittings that are just garbage that are available and are cheap. So somebody used them and they're fucking garbage, and now my water is being wasted. So water is leaking and dripping because somebody wanted to use some cheap parts, right? This is the fucking entire thing wrong with the whole world. Our whole world is leaking because somebody did use some cheap parts when they built it. Like, I am just the most fed up with cheap shit person maybe in the face of the fucking planet. And I don't buy cheap shit. I mean, occasionally there's like, God, I'm never going to use this thing and I'm just going to buy cheap shit. But I mean, I mostly am always buying, like construction level tools, quality stuff that is meant to be used. Like, everything is meant to be used, so everything should be built quality. 100% quality and 100% recyclable. So if the piece of shit does break, it's not a waste of fucking materials, which is what we're up to we're drowning in crap that's cheap and just built to fucking break. It's called product obsolescence. They literally wrote the book on it in like the late 40s, and it was published in the early 50s. Maybe they worked in Yeah, well, that time zone, okay? They literally, the book, I read the book, Product Obsolescence, the whole theory about building shit so it breaks so we can build the next thing and sell it to them. I mean, this is capitalism 101. And people think this is a fucking conspiracy theory. God, fucking idiots. Anyway, where am I going with this video? I don't know. I'm just fucking complaining about crap. My solar power fucking thing went out. That was the last video. This thing's been leaking forever. I mean, literally probably a week after it was new. And it's a replacement for one that died because it drowned itself by leaking. So anyway, as the world burns, the factories churn out the crap just to make that dollar. Wonderful.